Have you noticed something strange about the Heartland Season 20 trailer? At first, it looks like another beautiful return to the ranch we all love. But the more you watch, the more it feels like the show is trying to tell us something much bigger. The quiet moments, the long looks between family members, and the emotional music have fans asking one question they never wanted to ask. Is this really the beginning of the end for Heartland? There are several hidden clues in the trailer that many viewers missed, and when you put them together, they create a picture that is both exciting and heartbreaking. Stay with me, because some of these details could completely change the way you see Season 20. The Heartland Season 20 trailer opens with a calm sunrise over the ranch. And while it looks peaceful, it also feels very different from past seasons. Instead of jumping straight into exciting action, the trailer takes its time. It shows the familiar fields, the horses running across the land, and the family quietly going about their day. This slower opening gives the feeling that every moment matters. Fans quickly notice that the trailer focuses more on emotions than big events, which could be a sign that this season is about looking back as much as moving forward. Amy appears more thoughtful than ever. She smiles in a few scenes, but there is also a quiet sadness in her eyes that has started many fan discussions. It feels like she is carrying the weight of difficult choices that could change her future forever. Even without saying much, her expressions tell a story of hope, fear, and determination. Another detail that stands out is the way the trailer shows the Heartland Ranch itself. The camera spends extra time on the barn, the family home, and the wide open land. These are places fans have watched for many years, and giving them so much attention almost feels like a tribute to everything the show has built. Longtime viewers know that Heartland has always been more than just a family drama. It is a story about home, healing, and never giving up. By putting the ranch at the center of the trailer, the creators may be reminding us why this place means so much to both the characters and the audience. Every familiar location brings back memories of joyful moments, painful losses, and incredible victories that have shaped the Fleming family over the years. The trailer also gives us short but meaningful looks at other family members. Even though the scenes move quickly, every character seems to be dealing with a new challenge. There are warm family moments mixed with serious conversations, creating the feeling that everyone is standing at an important turning point. No one seems completely comfortable, and that creates a sense of mystery. Instead of showing the biggest surprises, the trailer carefully hides them, encouraging fans to guess what is really happening. This is one reason the trailer has already created so much excitement. It answers almost nothing while raising even more questions. Perhaps the biggest clue is the overall mood of the trailer. Previous Heartland trailers often balanced emotional moments with fun, adventure, and hope. This one feels quieter and more reflective. The music is softer, the conversations are shorter, and many scenes are filled with silence instead of action. That choice may not be an accident. It gives the impression that every character is preparing for something important. Whether that means a fresh beginning or a heartfelt goodbye is still unknown, but one thing is clear. The Season 20 trailer wants fans to pay attention to every small detail because the biggest story may not be the one shown on the screen. It may be the one hiding between the scenes, waiting to be discovered. Nobody expected one simple trailer to create this much debate. Some fans watched it and saw hope for a brand new beginning. Others believe it quietly points towards something much more emotional. Could Heartland Season 20 be preparing to close the story that has touched millions of viewers for nearly 2 decades? The clues are there, but they are hidden so carefully that most people only notice them after watching the trailer again and again. Once you connect those clues, the idea of this being the final chapter suddenly doesn't seem impossible. One of the biggest reasons fans are talking about a possible ending is the emotional feeling that fills almost every scene. Instead of focusing on exciting surprises or dramatic action, the trailer spends time showing relationships, memories, and quiet moments. Amy is seen looking across the ranch with a peaceful but thoughtful expression, almost as if she is remembering everything that brought her to this point. It is very different from the fast-paced trailers of previous seasons. This slower style makes every scene feel more important, almost like the show is asking viewers to appreciate every second they spend with these characters. Whether that feeling is intentional or not, It has convinced many fans that season 20 could be unlike any season before it. Another detail that has people talking is how every major character seems to be standing at a crossroads. The trailer hints that important choices are coming, but it never tells us exactly what those choices are. Amy appears ready to embrace a new future, yet there is also uncertainty in her eyes. Lou seems focused on protecting the family, while Jack continues to be the steady heart of Heartland. Even the younger generation looks ready to take on bigger responsibilities around the ranch. When every character begins a new journey at the same time, it often means the story itself is reaching a major turning point. That doesn't always mean goodbye, but it does suggest that life at Heartland may never be the same again. The trailer also seems to celebrate the history of the series without saying it directly. We see familiar places that fans have loved for years. The barn, the fields, the fences, and the family home are shown with longer camera shots than usual. These locations are not just backgrounds. They have been part of every happy memory, every heartbreaking loss, and every victory the family has experienced. By giving these places so much attention, the trailer almost feels like it is honoring everything Heartland has accomplished over the years. It reminds viewers how far the family has come and how many unforgettable moments have happened on this ranch. But there is another possibility that many fans are beginning to consider. What if the trailer wants us to believe this is the end, only to surprise everyone with a completely different direction? Heartland has always been known for unexpected emotional twists. Just when viewers think they know where the story is going, the writers often introduce a new challenge that changes everything. Season 20 could be doing exactly that. The emotional music, the reflective scenes, and the quiet conversations may simply be setting the stage for the biggest fresh start in the show's history instead of its final goodbye. That is what makes this trailer so fascinating. It never tells viewers exactly what to believe. Instead, it leaves small clues that can be understood in different ways. Some people see a farewell, others see a rebirth. Until the full season finally arrives, every scene will continue to be examined by fans searching for answers. And if the creators planned it this way, they have already achieved their goal, because the question everyone is asking has become impossible to ignore. Is Heartland preparing for its final chapter? Or is it simply opening the door to a bold new future that nobody saw coming? Just when fans thought they had figured out the trailer, a second look revealed something completely different. The biggest surprises are not hidden in the dramatic scenes. They are buried in the smallest details that flash across the screen for only a few seconds. A simple glance, a quiet smile, an empty room, or even the way the camera moves can completely change the meaning of the story. These hidden moments have sparked countless fan theories, and some of them are more convincing than anyone expected. One of the easiest clues to miss is how the trailer uses silence. Heartland has always been known for heartfelt conversations, but this time the quiet moments speak louder than the words. There are several scenes where the characters simply look at each other without saying anything. Amy pauses before walking into the barn. Jack stands outside looking across the ranch. Lou appears deep in thought before turning away from the camera. These scenes may seem ordinary at first, but together they create a feeling that everyone is carrying something important inside. Instead of explaining every emotion, the trailer allows viewers to feel it for themselves, making every moment more powerful. Another hidden detail is the way the trailer keeps returning to the horses. Of course, horses have always been the heart of the series, but this time they seem to represent much more than daily life on the ranch. Several shots show horses running freely across open fields, almost without any people around them. It feels symbolic, as if the story is reminding us that life always moves forward, no matter what challenges stand in the way. Amy has spent years helping injured horses heal, and in many ways, those animals have reflected her own personal journey. Seeing them take such an important place in the trailer may be hinting that another emotional chapter of healing is about to begin. Fans have also noticed that the trailer carefully avoids showing complete conversations. We hear short lines, but almost every important discussion is cut off before anyone reveals the full truth. This editing style is unlikely to be an accident. It creates mystery while encouraging viewers to build their own theories. Is someone keeping a life-changing secret from the family? Is a major decision waiting until the final episodes? Or is the trailer simply protecting its biggest surprise? Every missing piece has become part of the excitement, with fans replaying each scene to search for answers that may not appear until season 20 finally premieres. The background details are just as interesting. Family photographs, familiar rooms inside the house, and long shots of the ranch all seem to remind viewers of everything the Fleming family has experienced together. These quiet images are filled with memories from past seasons, making longtime fans feel connected to every chapter of the story. It almost feels as though the trailer is inviting everyone to look back before moving ahead. That emotional balance between the past and the future is one of the strongest messages hidden inside these scenes. Perhaps the most surprising clue is what the trailer never shows. There are no huge action sequences, no shocking reveals, and no clear answers about what will happen next. Instead, it leaves space for imagination. That choice has made the trailer one of the most talked about previews in recent Heartland history. Every fan sees something different, and every new theory adds another layer to the mystery. Whether these hidden details lead to a heartbreaking farewell or an exciting new beginning, one thing is certain: the real story of season 20 may not be hiding in the biggest moments at all. It may be hidden in the tiny details that almost everyone overlooked the first time they pressed play. Everything comes down to one final question. After watching every scene, studying every hidden clue, and listening to every line of dialogue, where is Heartland really heading next? The trailer leaves us with more questions than answers, but maybe that was the plan all along. Instead of revealing the future, it invites fans to imagine it. And if even half of these clues turn out to be true, season 20 could become one of the most emotional chapters the series has ever told. The strongest possibility is that this season is about change rather than endings. Heartland has always been a story about people finding the strength to move forward after life takes an unexpected turn. Every major character has faced heartbreak, loss, and difficult choices, yet they always found a reason to keep going. The trailer suggests that another turning point is coming, but this time the changes may affect the entire family. Amy appears ready to step into a new stage of her life, one that could challenge everything she has learned over the years. She has spent so much of her journey helping others heal, and now it may be her own future that requires the greatest courage. The future of the ranch also feels uncertain. Throughout the trailer, the camera keeps returning to the land, the barn, and the familiar home that has been at the center of the series since the very beginning. These are more than just beautiful locations. They represent family, tradition, and the memories of everyone who has lived there. If the story is preparing for a major change, the ranch itself could become the heart of that decision. Will the next generation take on a bigger role? Will new faces bring fresh energy to Heartland while honoring everything that came before? The trailer never answers these questions, but it clearly wants viewers to start thinking about them. Another mystery surrounds the relationships between the characters. The trailer shows moments of happiness, but it also hints that difficult conversations are awaiting just around the corner. Trust will likely be tested. Old memories could return. New friendships may begin, while familiar bonds become even stronger. Heartland has never relied on shocking twists alone. Its greatest strength has always been the emotional connections between its characters, and season 20 looks ready to continue that tradition. Every decision will matter because every relationship has been built over many years of shared experiences. There is also the possibility that the trailer is hiding its biggest surprise. Television trailers often lead viewers in one direction while the real story goes somewhere completely different. The emotional music and reflective scenes may have convinced many fans that this is the final chapter, but what if that expectation is exactly what the creators wanted? What if season 20 is actually laying the foundation for a bold new era instead of saying goodbye? A fresh beginning could introduce new dreams, new challenges, and new stories while keeping the heart of Heartland alive for years to come. No matter what happens, one thing is impossible to deny. Heartland continues to connect with people because it tells honest stories about family, hope, and never giving up. That is why every new trailer becomes more than just a preview. It becomes a conversation shared by millions of fans around the world. Until the first episode finally arrives, the theories will continue, the clues will be debated, and the excitement will only grow stronger. Now it's your turn. Do you think Season 20 is truly the final chapter of Heartland, or do you believe the biggest surprise is still waiting just beyond the next episode? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because this story is far from over. The truth is, no trailer can tell the whole story. It can only give us small pieces and let our imagination fill in the rest. That is exactly what makes the Heartland Season 20 trailer so powerful. Every scene feels meaningful, every quiet moment seems to hide a secret, and every character looks like they are standing on the edge of a brand new journey. Whether this season becomes a farewell to the series or the beginning of an exciting new chapter, one thing is certain: Heartland still knows how to keep fans talking long after the trailer ends. Looking back at everything we've explored, the clues all point toward a season filled with emotion, hope, and major life changes. Amy appears ready to face another important turning point. The rest of the Fleming family seems determined to protect the ranch while embracing whatever comes next. The trailer carefully avoids revealing its biggest surprises, making every fan theory feel possible. That mystery is exactly why so many people have already watched the trailer over and over again, searching for one small detail that everyone else may have missed. What makes Heartland different from so many other shows is that it has never depended only on shocking twists. Its greatest strength has always been its characters and the relationships they share. Fans have watched these people grow, overcome heartbreak, celebrate victories, and support one another through every challenge. That emotional connection is the reason viewers continue returning season after season. No matter what happens in Season 20, those memories will always remain a part of Heartland's incredible legacy. Of course, there are still many unanswered questions. Will Amy finally find complete happiness? Will the younger generation step into bigger roles on the ranch? Could an unexpected return change everything? Is the trailer hiding a major surprise that nobody has guessed yet? Until the new season officially arrives, every possibility remains open. And knowing Heartland, the writers may still have one unforgettable twist waiting for us when we least expect it. If Season 20 truly is the final chapter, fans can expect an emotional journey that celebrates everything the series has achieved over the years. But if this is only the start of another exciting era, then the trailer has already done its job by building excitement for what comes next. Either way, the story of Heartland is far from ordinary. It continues to inspire people through its message of family, love, resilience, and hope, proving why it has remained one of television's most beloved dramas for so long. Now I want to hear from you. After watching the trailer and hearing all these clues, what do you think is really happening? Do you believe Heartland Season 20 is preparing to say goodbye? Or is the trailer simply leading fans in the wrong direction before revealing an even bigger surprise? Share your thoughts in the comments, because your theory might be the one that gets closest to the truth. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Heartland news, trailer breakdowns, cast updates, and fan theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.